So you've kept your CD running, and here we are. This is me, Andi Peters, with Judd and Kai, who are Alibi, who've just sung a rather marvellous song on this CD, I have to say.
Cheers.
It's all right. Do you always speak in unison? Cheers. Cheers. It's like the beginning of Blue Peter. Hello. So how are you?
We're fine.
Right,
We're recovering from the tour.
Yeah.
We've been on a promotional tour for a bit.
Yeah.
Now, do you like all this hard work, getting up, performing, getting on stage?
Of course we
Yeah, we love it. We love it. Really.
No, I've got to stop you because you've got to identify who's who. Otherwise, everybody listening won't know which is which.
I'm Judd. I don't know why I waved then, but I'm Judd.
And can I just say, he did wave.
I did wave.
He did wave.
Yeah.
Frightening.
I'm Judd, the youngest one, 20 years old.
And I'm Kai. I'm 22. How you doing?
And I'm Andy, and I've got an even deeper voice than the two of them. Okay, so what's the most strenuous thing about being Alibi?
Getting up in the morning.
Yeah, definitely getting up in the morning, especially when, take for example, we did the big breakfast a couple of weeks ago, and we didn't get back from. Sorry,
that was me spitting. Where's the big breakfast?
No, we didn't get back from because, as Kai said, we're doing like promotional tour and stuff at the moment, and we didn't get back till like 4:30, and then we was up like 6:30 to do big breakfast. So if anybody's seen a big breakfast and we look really bad, that's why. Because
it was early.
It was early.
We're not
really
used to early days. Yeah.
So, has this been what you've always wanted to do?
We've always been into music. We wasn't it as if we wanted to become pop stars or anything initially,
sure.
you know. But we just started out making music and writing songs, etc., etc., doing local performances and just having a bit of a laugh, really, like a bit of a hobby. And then we got popular, basically.
Yeah.
People started following us, and they was really interested in the sound we were doing. And it just crossed over into a profession.
But not like following you down the street or anything.
No. But coming to gigs and stuff
Right.
we were doing, you know.
But I read somewhere that the first sort of gig you did is you leapt on stage at an
right.
anti-racist event.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
Is that what people do in Woolwich, where you come from? Is that what goes on?
you
leap
you've got
on
as much
stage?
front as me and Kai have,
Yeah, we literally had this track on a DAT, and we decided to give it a go because everyone was on our backs like, you should do something with your music, you know, you should get a deal, etc., etc. So before we felt confident enough to go to a company, we thought we'd see what it's like with a crowd, you know. So
Right.
we literally just jumped up.
And what track did you do?
We
Not
did.
to Blame.
I'm not to blame.
Oh, do you know, that is. It sounds. If you ask, I have a personal assistant called Josh who works in my office,
Okay.
and he says, Andy, can you stop playing that? Because there are two tracks that I play all day.
Yep.
Right.
I Am Not to Blame
Yeah.
and White Town.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, we're talking serious. People on the blind date office can hear it going,
Sure.
you know, I'm not to blame. I was convinced actually today someone came in and turned it down when I left the room and went to the toilet. But that's another story.
Right. Sure.
Your music is described, and I looked at my notes here, but I didn't need to tell anybody that because I can't see. But it's described as drum and bass mixed with swing beats. Please don't say anything. I quote, rolling bass and drum sound. Explain yourself.
Okay, the quote's not from us. We had a rolling drum and bass remix done.
Right.
And from there, people started to latch on to the fact that we were sort of drum and bass influenced, and obviously swing influenced, like a lot of R&B, etc. And it wasn't a conscious thing. We wasn't consciously trying to mix drum and bass with swing. It was just an overall sound. Our different influences, Jay's being quite sort of soul and R&B, and me being sort of underground and that, you know. So it was a mix. It was a test, you know.
Right.
A little example.
So what sort of people did you used to listen to?
Everything from Stevie Wonder to Prodigy.
Yeah,
like, you know,
it's I mean, our
really
musical
wide.
taste is so wide. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's why we can mix the styles
Yeah.
quite well with the sort of underground.
Yeah, we
sort
like a
feel
bit,
to
of,
the
you know, a
American
bit of
stuff.
hip hop, bit of old funk, you know, a bit of Motown and stuff. But you know, bit of house, bit of garage. We don't really mind anything really.
So who? I mean, again, people. It's horrible because I hate it. People say, "Oh, you're the new Philip Schofield, Andy." And I'm like, well, no, I'm not actually.
No,
But,
I'm
you know, there's a
Andy.
lot of differences between me and Philip Schofield. But you've been described as the new E17, the new
Right.
Backstreet Boys.
Sure.
But nobody has called you the new Boyzone. But
No.
you have
Well,
toured with Boyzone.
Yeah, we did the Irish.
We
thing.
did, yeah. That was
Yeah.
that was stunning. That was like December and over through New Year's, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
Really good. We treated really well. On
Yeah,
that.
we really,
It was
really
a
enjoyed that
good
tour.
tour.
And we got a massive Irish following from that as well. You know, and that was wicked.
But do you take it as a compliment being described as E17 meets the Backstreet Boys?
Well, I mean, I think the Backstreet Boys.
Vocally,
It's because there's
spot on.
you know sort of singing the swing or whatever, and with E17 obviously we're working with the same producers, so
Right.
obviously people are going to listen to it and they're going to have some sort of ID with the E17 sound. There's only two of us, you know, there's not four of us or five of us or whatever, so
I'd
little bit
work
different.
that out actually sitting here with you. That there are only two. But thank you for pointing out the
That's all
obvious. It's very kind of you, Kai.
Yeah,
Do
not at
carry
all.
on. You know, but 1, 2, yeah, got that. Sorry, do carry on.
No, that's it. No,
you were talking.
no,
I was just interjecting.
No, I'm finished with my talking
That's it,
now.
Oh, that's it. I've upset him.
Over to Jay.
Is he easily upset, Jay?
No, he's alright. No, he's
tears.
alright.
What's he like as an older brother?
He's
Older.
yeah, basically. He's wicked. Oh, obviously, you know, funny enough, the other interviews that we've had, they say, oh, you know, you anything like the Gallagher brothers, and do you argue? And well, at the end of the day, everybody argues. You know what I mean? But I mean, no, we never really sort of get involved in trucks and all that business.
No.
Now, so when it comes to your music and you get into the studio, who does what?
Who does what?
At this stage, we do the
We do the vocals,
Yeah.
really.
Right.
We're going to move into
further down the line. We're going to produce our own stuff.
produce and
Right.
a bit of remixing here and there, But we're just taking every day as it comes. We're just concentrating on singing and doing that right, really. Writing our own songs, writing good songs, strong songs, so that we can maintain what we're about, really, and be in the business for a while.
So what's your earliest memory? Because you're as young as I am. Thank you. Do you remember people like Bros?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
we
I
do.
mean, and
yeah.
do you remember sort of looking at them? Did you ever say, "Oh, we want to be like that"? Two brothers singing on
No,
top of the
No,
pop?
not
not
Bros.
at all. No, I mean, I was interested in music. Like I said, Jay was interested in singing. I was interested in how they made the music at an early age, playing drums and stuff like that. I was more interested in the production, certainly not the visual imagery
Right.
thing. Not at all. I never really wanted to be up front,
Right. Oh, really?
Yeah, back in those days, but things have changed.
So, I mean, people current day. I mean, is there anybody in the chart now? I mean, if we chose the chart of today or recent charts, who would you say? Well, I like that song and I like that song. Let's go for specifics.
Oh, it's quite difficult actually. It's like I don't mind certain artists, but then again, I might like just like one song.
But you're like
rather
me.
than
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I couldn't say I like every track that an artist does.
But do you like the Spice Girls? Everybody likes the Spice
Who
Girls.
doesn't
there you
like
go
the
then.
Spice
Yeah, you've
Girls at the end of the
answered
day?
Everybody
You know what I
likes
mean?
the Spice
Everybody
Girls.
loves
For one
the Spice
reason
Girls.
or another.
Yeah,
everybody
exactly.
likes the
Yeah,
Spice
everybody
Girls.
likes the Spice Girls.
My baby brother absolutely loves the
He
Spice
does.
Girl.
Ross, he's
Oh, you've got another one.
We have
5 years
third
old.
member of Alibi.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So is it a 3-boy family?
It is.
Oh, sweet. Ross, how old is he?
He's 5.
Yeah.
Oh, even sweeter.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Actually, before we went on tour with Boyzone, he actually packed his own little bag. Said, "I'm
Yeah,
going on tour
I'm going
with
on
the
tour
Spice
as well.
Boys," which was his group.
Yeah, he wants to get his own group
He's
together.
lovely. He's hilarious.
So what are you most looking forward to? I mean, obviously there's this moment now working with me,
Yeah.
but obviously after that, I could tell.
That means yeah.
Well,
Honestly,
Kai
that
really, he
means
really
yeah.
hates me. He's
He's
going
like,
to go and go, why did we choose Andi Peters? Could we not get Zoe or something? But he's
Nah,
like, he's
Andi
got no
Peters.
time. Look, his face.
Andy Peters is wicked.
He's like, no time for me whatsoever.
What he's
Look at
laughing
your
at.
brother. That's
What
it.
he's laughing at.
He's dissing me live and direct.
And I don't even have to say anything.
Exactly what's going on. I don't know why I bothered. I've got bonding to do here,
Definitely.
of some description or another. So let's assume it all goes to plan.
Yeah.
5 years from now, where do you want to be? Apart from not in the same room.
Nah,
Still doing the same sort of thing. I think our style would have developed quite a lot, and the influences have come through a lot stronger.
Sure.
And we'd be a lot more established.
yeah, a lot more established.
But yeah, just keep battling, keep making the music, really.
And hopefully, 5 or 6 years down the line, we
You'll
can
be
sort of
able to-
look back and think, that was worth it. Because the last thing we want to do is sit back and say, "Oh, shouldn't have done that," because
Yeah.
we're going with our instincts. We're getting backed by the right people, and we're just enjoying it, taking every day as it comes, and just enjoying it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's the
definitely.
only thing you can do.
So, boys, I'm Not to Blame is my favourite song, but can you actually cut it live, as they say? I mean, if I were to say, sing the song now, would you just be able to just, off we go, knock it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, type of thing?
Only if you're going to join in.
I don't know.
All right? You got to join in on this.
No, because if I sing, they might want to re-release it, obviously, with my voice on. Obviously.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Would have been you, bro.
I'm not to blame. Everybody needs to know I'm not to blame.
I am not the one to blame.
I'm not to blame. Everybody needs to know I'm not to blame.
I am not the one to blame.
You are always in my mind.
You're always in my mind.
You are always in my mind.
Oh, marvellous. Can I just say,
Oh.
if you'd like to just take your CD back a bit, you'll hear me singing. It was marvellous.
We can
I
vouch
didn't-
for it.
I didn't think I'd do a harmony. That was marvellous.
Excellent.
Top
Can we just
stuff.
do that one again? Just that harmony bit again.
All right, I'm not to blame, really.
Okay.
I'm not to blame. Everybody needs to know I'm not to blame.
I am not. Oh, I've lost that one, but carry on.
I'm not to blame. Everybody needs to know I'm not to blame.
Oh no! Oh, I keep missing my part. No, one more time. No, the one to. I am not the one to blame.
I'm not to blame. Everybody needs to know I'm not to blame. Your bit.
I know, but I was just getting ready. All right.
am not the one.
I am. I can't.
Get ready before, so it's in time for the gap.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Okay.
Anyway, they are Alibi.
Wicked.
I have to say,
Stuff.
Jay's very nice. Kai's all right. And, here's another fine track of theirs.
Wicked.
Thank you.
See you later.
Cheers.
Not for see you first.